Needs 2 more points to make their promotion official. Sheffield Wednesday are ready to uncork the champagne, even if they only procure a draw from tonight's meeting with Bristol City. So superior is their goal difference to Notts counties. Ron Atkinson shuffles the squad after the draw at Port Vale only 48 hours ago. Laurie Madden starts a league game for the first time this season in the continued absence of Nigel Pearson, and Nigel Worthington is restored on the left side of midfield. And there's a recall too for ex-England international Trevor Francis, who makes a rare start in his 50th game for the club, to the exclusion of Paul Williams. Bristol City would settle for a draw too in their quest to reach the promotion playoffs, and manager Jimmy Lumsden makes one enforced change from the side which drew with Port Vale last Saturday. Striker Bob Taylor is ruled out with knee ligament trouble, and Junior Bent takes over. Andy Leaning played across the city with Sheffield United, but amazingly this is the Yorkshire-born goalkeeper's first ever appearance at Hillsborough. And another first for referee Paul Harrison from Oldham, who's never taken charge of a game here before. Bristol City in the red shirts and the white shorts will attack the Kop end to begin with. And David HIRST, whose goal at Port Vale on Monday made it 29 for him for this season, will be looking to extend a scoring sequence of 4 in the last 3 matches. Up in the air from Newman, the Bristol captain. Wednesday do spread the ball out well, and this is Worthington coming onto it, just May alongside him. For King. First time ball in, and HIRST is in there, and a good powerful header from David HIRST. He got in above Bryant. So typical of the form that HIRST is in at the moment, that he gets up and wins a clean header, but it soars over the bar. So much expected of Wednesday tonight from their own fans. They only seen them lose once here all season in the league. That was against Oxford. It would be such a letdown for them were their team not to win promotion this evening. The long throw is from Bryant, and Morgan was underneath it, and it's scrambled away by Madden for the corner. And Madden points a finger there at Phil King, I think suggesting that he might have done something before him. And it's Bristol's first corner of the night. Drilled towards the penalty spot, and it was Madden who got it out. Andy May forward. Here's a chance for Allison, headed away from just inside the upright by King. And then a weak pass in has given Wednesday the chance to spring their own onslaught. Francis comes away. Oh, dearie me. Hazelwood has really taken him out there, Francis. Francis stays down, rolling in agony, and Mark Hazelwood will surely be booked for that. And he looks over the shoulder disapprovingly at the Welsh international Hazelwood, who gets a yellow card. Let's have another look at this. Francis had pushed the ball past him, as we see here. Well, it was even inside his own half, and that's probably why Hazelwood escapes with a yellow. So Wednesday try to extract some, well, they're not going to do, because HIRST was yards offside. Ron Atkinson often stands almost on sentry duty at the side of the Sheffield Wednesday trainer's dugout, but at the moment he's up in the stand, and Richie Barker is in charge down there. Morgan on for Bent, who does well to control it at stretch. May with a chance to supply the ball in again. Nielsen, it's come here to Allison though. He'll tee up Scott instead. And Sheffield Wednesday's turn to breathe a little easier. Francis, what can he do this time? Can he use his pace to create a scoring situation for himself? Maybe he's tipped it through for David HIRST, and that's 1-0 for Sheffield Wednesday. And HIRST's somersault tells you that Sheffield Wednesday are in front. Magic again from Francis. He danced towards the Bristol goal, and when he laid the ball in, HIRST with the left foot stroked it into the corner. What a delightful goal, and Francis at the hub of it. HIRST at the end of it with his 30th of the season. 4 goals in 5 days for David Hirst as well, and who knows, he might get another one now because Worthington has supplied a ball in. And oh, what a cracking shot from Francis. That was a supreme effort from a supreme artist. The ball in from Worthington didn't look to be much on, but Francis belted it in. Francis getting it onto the left foot, playing the ball in again, and this time it's Bryant who hooks it away for Sheridan to find Anderson up there. And there are 3 Sheffield men here able to pick it up and to give Francis another chance to play it in. Here's Danny Wilson, looped over the top of Leaning's bar. Well, that told a story there, because there were 3 Sheffield Wednesday men queuing for it, and when Wilson got the final shot in, he drilled it just over. This time it's Rennie who crosses into the Wednesday half and looks up there for Morgan. Once more, it's the cultured Nielsen who's in the way. They did well to hang on to him when they went down to the 2nd division, but the Swede was persuaded to sign a new contract. He's been very much part of this successful Wednesday side, and if they can last another 45 minutes without conceding a goal, they will be back in Division 1. David Hirst's 30th goal of the season, conjured up for him by Trevor Francis, separates the sides at half-time. It's Sheffield Wednesday 1, Bristol City 0. There were tears here a year ago, unbelievable scenes when Wednesday were relegated against everybody's belief on the last day of the season against Nottingham Forest. It's nice to see those Wednesday fans wearing smiles again. 45 minutes of a memorable campaign to go here at Hillsborough. Sheffield Wednesday restart attacking their favourites on the Kop, and Nielsen comes straight away and tries to get Hirst through, but he hadn't quite read the pass. But Allison's going to lose out straight away, and you get the feeling Sheffield Wednesday have certainly got the bit between their teeth. They're not going to let it slip now. Hirst on for Wilson. Well, that was wayward to say the least. And he knows it. But Ron Atkinson has come down from his seat in the director's box to go on standby duty for this second half. Hirst with a nice little touchdown to Sheridan. Worthington, Palmer goes forward, he's onside as well. Wednesday have 2 in the middle. Palmer, can he do it all himself? He checks, Carlton Palmer, he could finish it here! Side netting. But it took the deflection, and Carlton Palmer looks rather glum. Well, he's not scored a goal himself since Boxing Day, and I think he had 2 minds here. He wasn't quite sure whether to go for it himself, whether to cut it back. It went through the legs and in fact struck the inside leg of the inside of Hazelwood's left leg and went behind. Palmer goes into the goal mouth now, trying to find the net another way. Sheridan's corner, short. Here's Phil King. The ball in, here's a clear header! Fantastic save from Leaning. It was a brilliant save. It was actually from Viv Anderson, who'd stayed up there. Look at this for a save from Leaning. Viv Anderson's header, that's brilliance. And he's now going to face another corner from Sheridan. And this one's solidly put out by Hazelwood. Worthington's ball inside the back, Sheridan inside the penalty area, trying to tee them up. It's in the net, but a free kick has already been given. It won't count for Laurie Madden, and what a shame he's not scored a goal since 1986. But the referee says, I whistled before, and he had. I heard the whistle, perhaps not many in a 30,000 crowd did. What a great shame for Laurie Madden, though. One of the great servants of Sheffield Wednesday. 5 years since he last got a goal, and his moment of glory denied him. Sheridan, there you saw the referee actually raise his whistle, though. And he blew that whistle before the ball was put in the net, no question about that. Bristol's defence put under more pressure by Bryant, who concedes the free kick for the shove in the back of Hirst. But Matt Bryant, in his first season for Bristol City, he only made his debut this season, has come on in leaps and bounds. Here now is Roland Nielsen. That's taken a deflection for a Sheffield Wednesday corner. And the 2 corners they've already had in this half really put Leaning under pressure. Worthington will hoist it in. They cut Wilson out, but Nielsen puts it in, and the big men come for it, and surely now it's over the line. It's a goal for Sheffield Wednesday. I think it was Viv Anderson who'll claim it. I think the first one went in, never mind the second, and that surely is going to be good enough to take Sheffield Wednesday into Division 1. They think so, and Francis is getting the glory. Well, I thought the first one had gone in, but maybe we'll concede from this. Good ball from the corner kick. There was Anderson's. No, it was Trevor Francis's goal. And he flung himself at it. The short corner paid dividends here. Rolled for Nielsen. His ball in found Viv Anderson on the far post. Angled header pass, and Trevor Francis dives in, and Leaning was standing behind the line. And Trevor Francis looks to the heavens. I think he's taken Sheffield Wednesday back to Division 1. It's his first league goal since December as well. And again, Ron Atkinson's decision to play him tonight, totally justified. Nobody's enjoyed greater support in the second division, or indeed many clubs in the first division this season, than Sheffield Wednesday. 31,716 are here tonight. Wednesday have the possession again. For Sheridan to find Nielsen, who gets into these positions well and thumps the shot in. And he was no more than a couple of feet away from his first goal for the club. And a Nielsen goal would be met with popular acclaim by the fans here. Not for the moment. Sheffield Wednesday 2, Bristol City 0. Half an hour to go. Hazelwood's in trouble, but he nearly headed it direct to HIRST. He might put it direct into the net. They can start celebrating now. And nobody deserves to round it all off more than David HIRST. His 31st goal of this amazing season. It's 3-0 as a result of a mistake by Mark Hazelwood here, who never looked comfortable under the dropping ball, and he virtually invited David HIRST to send Wednesday into Division 1. Rennie, good pass as well, and Donowa will keep going here on the outside of Harks. Then he'll play the ball in. Allison dummying over it. It must be a chance here for a goal, and Morgan couldn't beat Turner, whose concentration level had been maintained. The goalkeeper really doing well then. It's as though they had to score. They might still. Mays pass across the area. Cut out now though, and Sheridan invites HIRST to go on a dart with Hazelwood in front of him. Scott's getting across the cover as well. HIRST goes it alone, lovely ball through. Palmer round the keeper, Leaning once more did his job superbly well. Not to bring Palmer down there was an achievement in itself. What good awareness from HIRST to find him though. Worthington losing out to May, and Bristol with nothing to lose now really are pushing men forward in search of some consolation in the match. And Bristol push everybody forward in search of a goal. May out from Worthington. There's nobody to pick it up for Wednesday at the moment though. It's all hands to the pump. Allison gets it on his right foot this time, and a blistering goal from Wayne Allison. That's a superb strike from the Bristol City centre forward, and it reminds Sheffield Wednesday that there's still a game on here. That's a cracking effort from Allison. Picture book stuff. A brilliant effort from Wayne Allison makes it 3-1 now, and Bristol City are on the sheet. That's delightful play again, and King tries to wrestle himself away. Might well be a fourth, and Hurst is defied again by Leaning. He can't believe it. What a lovely cross in from King. He'd done so well there, and the ball in absolutely spot on for Francis, and Leaning again performs heroics. Hurst really knows he should have had a hat-trick from that one. In fact, too deliberate, the header. But all credit to Andy Leaning. Worthington's corner. And that's a goal kick. Well, they all want their picture of Ron Atkinson, the manager who is taking Sheffield Wednesday back to Division 1 at the first attempt. And those will be the pictures that will be appearing in your papers in the morning. They're whistling around the ground. They want to celebrate. It's been a long wait for Sheffield Wednesday, but they're going to do it at the first attempt. Sheffield Wednesday are back in Division 1. They've beaten Bristol City by 3-1 here at Hillsborough, and Ron Atkinson must be jubilant.
Ron, just as according to script, wasn't it?
Very much so. I mean, it was a nice game for us. We may have won, but we played very well actually. We may have won by several, but I mean, it's a lovely way to go back.
And how did it
come back in style?
How did it compare with Wembley?
Well, I mean, this is the culmination of all season working hard. Wembley was a one-off, special thing, but this is something we worked for all season. And to be fair, we've played very well tonight. And it was nice to go out with no real pressure.
David, congratulations. How does it feel?
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I mean, it's a lot better than last year, believe me.
Does it make up for last year a little bit?
Definitely. I mean, we're back where we belong now. I mean, we played well enough last season to be there. Now we've played well enough this season, and now we've got back there to do what we can do.
Trip, how do the old legs feel?
Towards the end, it was starting to feel a little bit tired, but that's the beauty of being 37. When you're 37, you can come off the last few minutes.
Now, your goal, did you think it was over the line straight away?
Yeah, I did. In fact, I was pretty worried about it, because when Viv Anderson headed it down, I thought, well, I can score quite easily, and I nearly made a mess of it. That's what happens when you're not used to scoring like me. It came as a surprise to me.
Yeah, easy kid.
John, how did you enjoy your first taste of promotion?
I'll tell you tonight, later on. No, it feels really good. It's brilliant. Just everything's happening so fast to me, and to come out tonight, I mean, it's brilliant. Lads played brilliant, good season, everybody played well, and just looking forward to next year.